Hi everyone, Tracy from the Wildlife Garden. I thought I'd bring you into the shed today. I'm in the process of doing some seeds. I've just planted some bulbs. I've planted some crocuses and grey hyacinth. Absolutely beautiful and great nectar sources for early emerging bees and solitary bees. I find the solitary and hoverflies is what I was trying to say. Solitary bees as well, if they emerge that early, but definitely the bees. They're in a pot. I've got several pots now with down by the house ready for spring, but I'm also about to plant some seeds. As I said, I scattered wildflower seeds up the top, but I'm going to have a try at planting these seeds now. So I'm going to try and plant some sweet rocket. I've not planted that before, and I didn't realise how tall it gets. Probably gets as tall as Granny's bonnet. Yeah, that should look nice in the garden. I've looked on site, and some say it can cope with partial shade and some say full sun, so we'll see. But sweet rocket is really good for butterflies. It's got a picture of bees on there, but supposedly several butterflies like this, and along with in particular the orange tip butterfly, and the caterpillars will eat this plant. So I'll then have honesty, sweet rocket if it grows, and jack by the hedge, the hedge garlic, that will all feed orange tip butterflies. We do get those at the beginning of the year, so I'm hoping, and I found one caterpillar this year in the garden, so I'm hoping if these can all come up for them, that will help with the orange tip butterflies. I believe these are biannual, but I have to say I'm starting them early. It says on the back that they should be sown indoors from February to mid-April and outdoors from mid-April onwards, but I believe you can start them this time of year too, so I'm going to give them a try, and if they don't come up I will start some again in early February. And the other one I'm going to do is cerinthe, mainly as a nectar source for bees. So I don't think anything eats it, but it definitely is a rich nectar source, so a hardy annual. So again, I believe this gets very big. I'm not going to plant many seeds. I haven't I think this will have to go in a pot when they eventually come up. I'll try some in the garden, but yeah, we'll see. And then the other thing I'm going to be planting a few of, I'll plant some again next year, is my sweet peas. These are by Higgledy Garden, well worth a look at. Sweet pea jelly and sweet pea, I think Perfume Delight, that one's called. They were excellent flowering sweet peas last year, or this year. It'll be last year, next year. So I'm going to give some a start for early start, and then last year I started them in February, so I'll do some in February again if these don't succeed. I haven't got a greenhouse. It's a big problem. My shed things freeze in my shed. It's terrible. I've got a little sort of greenhouse outside, one of those plasticky cheapo things, and I have got some domes, so I'm going to put the sweet pea. I think the sweet rocket needs to be covered, whereas this one needs it does need the cold to get it going. So yeah, so we'll see how they go. So this is the cerinthe seed. They're enormous, look at them, and I do believe sometimes they can come up as a double, like twins, and even 3 from a seed. So I'm only planting 3, which seems silly. The tray holds 6 cells, but that's all I can risk at the moment, because as I say, one, I haven't got the room. Once they grow quite rapidly, I believe, quite quickly. Once I've, you know, if say they all come up as doubles and I've got 6, it's where I'm going to put them afterwards. I don't have much room for seedlings anywhere. I suppose on this, where my bench is, I could put them on here and cover it with bubble wrap or something to try and help. But yeah, the soil is frozen solid in this shed, so we'll see. We might have yet another wet, mild spring and winter, so we'll see. So I'll just plant these. And this is the sweet rocket seed, much smaller. I'll probably put 2 per cell in this one. I did put 2 Cerinthe in the first cell, and then changed my. I thought, shall I put 2 in each one just in case one doesn't come up? But I changed my mind. I chickened out and just put 1 in each cell. So let's plant these, and then they'll be done. So those are all done up. I haven't watered the soil. I'm going to spray it with mist. I'm going to mist them so it won't wash the seeds when Cerinthe being so big. Certainly won't wash away. So I'm not sure I'll have a look at what the germination period is. I'll give them a good soak. As you can see, I can see one of the seeds there. I have put vermiculite in the soil to help with drainage. Yeah, that should do. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. And then I've just got the sweet peas to do. I'll find another container for those and sort those out in a bit, and I'll show you where I'm putting them for the time being. And the sweet peas are done too. Of the Sweet Delight, Perfume Delight, sorry, that's this row. I only had 4 seeds left, so I've put 2 in this cell, I think it is, and 1 in each of the others. I've still got 3 seeds left of Gilly, so if these fail I can try again next year. So yeah, so this is where I put my seed. I'm still thinking about this, keeping them in here. The only problem is if we get sudden, no it doesn't, because that's how a greenhouse works. I was just thinking if we get some heat it might make them shoot on, but that's how greenhouses work. So yeah, I might keep them in here because of the slugs. I'm going to put them in my little greenhouse first, I think, and then when I see signs of them coming up, I'm going to move them into the greenhouse, into the shed, sorry, and cover this little tray and see if that helps. I'm going away the week after next. We're going to Pembrokeshire, so it might be best for me to bring them into the shed so that over that week, so that if they do come up I don't get any slugs devouring them before they've even had a chance to start. So yeah, that's my plan. So I'll show you where I put them. That's the tray there I could put the seedlings on and cover, but the shed's quite dark. I mean, my little sensor light's on at the moment, but that's my only worry. It'll be too dark and the seedlings will go leggy, so I'm not sure whether my idea of putting them in here is such a good idea. Don't think there's enough light, so I might have to shelve that one. I'll just show you this planter as well. Bought this last summer. It was £32, €39, and yeah, I just didn't know what to do with it, but I showed you, I think, in the previous film, those pots of trays, those bargains I got. So I've planted this up and put it on the little table. So when we're having a coffee outside, if it ever warms up enough for one, got a lovely little planter next to us. And there's my little greenhouse. The plastic cover's already disintegrating. The top broke last year. I've had to use bubble wrap to make it waterproof and keep some of the heat in. I do wrap bubble wrap round it as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave them in there. If I zoom in, there in the second shelf down, and there's some other seedlings in there too, so hopefully they'll do all right. As I say, I shall, as the weather gets colder, I will insulate it all with bubble wrap. So let's see how they go. I'll keep you updated. All right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.